Hey guys, I hope you're doing good. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Arpeggiator plugin in Logic Pro X. So Logic comes with a pretty good Arpeggiator. It's really easy to use. I think they updated it fairly recently as well. So I'm sure that you'll understand it real quick. And I'll also discuss kind of using arpeggiators within the synths you have, because that's another way to do it as well. So let's just take a listen to what we're going to create with the Arpeggiator. Okay, so as you can hear, we've just got this kind of pluck sound in the background here, which has the arpeggiator on it, which you can see here. So in case you're wondering, the sound is just a silent patch, it's just a pluck sound, and as you might be able to hear, it's got plenty of delay and reverb on it, just so it sits in the background. So that's a nice kind of tropical sounding pluck. And then I've just added the Logic arpeggiator onto it. So what an arpeggiator essentially does is that you play a chord itself, just a normal chord, like a sustained one, and then the arpeggiator will take that and chop it up into single notes and arrange them one after the other. So that's basically all it is. So if I turn the arpeggiator off, you can just hear its long chords being played, and that's what the MIDI is. Yeah, so we've just got those long chords, and then if we turn the arpeggiator on, I'll just solo this, and my voice as well, so you can hear me. So yeah, this is Logic's arpeggiator. You've got some different modes here. So this changes the note order, as it says. So in this one, it will just play going up the chord. In this one, it'll play going down. In this one, it'll play up and then down. So it'll go all the way up and then go straight back down. And here is basically up, down in reverse. So it will go down and then back up. This is a random note order, and this is kind of the order that you played it in. So I'll just play through these so you can hear what each of them are like. Okay, cool. So what you can also do is change the octave range. So in here it's just going to play the notes that you had within one octave. But we can put that on 2 octaves or 3 octaves. And we can add some variation in as well. So the variation basically makes it a little less predictable and changes the direction a little bit as it's going. And then there's also this latch button, which means that once you play a key on the keyboard, the arpeggiator will keep going until it gets another kind of chord. So that's handy if you just want to like play something in and then play another one in later. Otherwise, if you don't have latch mode on, the arpeggiator will keep going as long as you're holding the chord down, and then once you let go, it'll stop. And then, yeah, that's basically the most important things about this. You've also got control over the note length, so if you make it really high, you'll get a legato kind of feel, and if you make it lower, you can get a real kind of, just kind of choppy sound, and maybe buzzy in some cases. So you can create an almost like flume effect, so I'll just show you that. Yeah, so this probably isn't the perfect sound for it, but if you found a kind of buzzy sound and you could change the note length in here to make it shorter, this sound's got a bit too much reverb on it, you can make a real kind of cool sounding effect. And then so that's basically most of what you need to know for Logic. The settings I was using in the final thing were just variation 2, octave range 1, and it sounds like this. Put the note length back. Yeah, so I reckon that sounds pretty cool. I think it sounds best on the up to down mode. And then you can also achieve a very similar thing in lots of different synths. So here I'm using Synth. I can just turn the Logic Arpeggiator off, and it's really the same functionality. So in all different digital audio workstations, whether you're using Logic, Cubase, Ableton, they'll have an arpeggiator that works very similar to the Logic one. So you've got your modes here, different directions, up, down, octave, and there are some more advanced settings, but basically the simple ones are all the same across the doors, and gate is just the note length again. So I can show you how this works a bit. So there you go, that's how to use the built-in arpeggiator within Logic, and also the essential ideas that you need to be able to understand how any arpeggiator works. So I hope this video helped you out. If it did, I'd really appreciate a like or a comment. If you've got any questions, make sure you comment them below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. And if you want more tutorials like this, then feel free to check out my channel, and also check out my website, because that's got plenty of stuff on it as well. So thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you later.
Another day I'm seeing daylight. No sleep, I gotta break night. Sometimes I go and break mics.